if I really fight no man. So whoever want me to do that, even if I want to do that, I'm gonna be like, no, you're not.
Barking up your tree. Now she's in a little smaller weight class.
Shannon,
Y'all used to be cool. I don't know what happened along the way.
Huh? Shannon, you're not about to play with me. That girl is a bum.
Oh, Lord,
she's a bum. She's a hater. And then look, you beating these bitches' ass when they all start teaming up. Them hoes is teaming up with a fucking popular rapper. Her, Amanda, trying to fucking beat down. Like, y'all can't beat me one-on-one, so y'all gotta go team up and make it seem like y'all doing something. Y'all are some losers. Go and knock bitches out. Go and win. Go and sell out an arena. At least she can't sell shoe out of a fucking shoebox.
Damn.
But I think so. But Claressa, the thing is with you is that there are not very many fighters, male or female, that when you go back and look at your amateur background, you got 2 gold medals.
2 Olympic gold medals.
You got all these amateur championships, and you got all these belts. I mean, you started off at this weight, you moved up, wiped it out. Now you come back down, wiping it out. So at what point in time, what do you say? You know what? Pretty soon you're gonna have all the damn belts, and ain't gonna be nobody for you to fight.
Now there's always somebody to fight because there's always somebody new. There's always somebody who's watching you, who's studying you. You know, when you're the best, there's always a target in back. There's always a girl who's smaller coming up, or a girl that's bigger coming down. So I'll be watching all of them.
So you'll fight anybody, even if they don't have a belt. If they talk, they keep talking, they keep running their mouth. You say, okay, I'll get in the ring with you, even if you don't have. You're not getting the belt.
I'm not.
You like, I take all challenges.
You ain't got no belt. It don't make sense. Like
that's what I'm saying. If you wipe everybody out, Claressa, if you take all the belts, you got about 20 belts now.
Yeah, but a lot of those belts now, like when I have to decide within 1 or 2 weeks, do I want to stay undisputed? Do I want to stay a heavyweight world champion, or do I want to stay at middleweight? So I have to decide that within 2.
Trying to be funny when you look funny, it don't go well. They asked that heifer, "What were you drinking tonight?" She talking about some anything but Remy. Bitch, that's no. You should have been wearing anything but that motherfucking matching ass outfit you had on with him. She does not wear clothes that complements her body, and you can tell that it's almost like we're watching Destiny swapping. I don't know who she swapped with, but Destiny swapping in real time. Then had the nerve to say, he got my name tattooed on him. He got another lady's name. I think that's his wife. Her name on there. Got her name on there too.
Where's my motherfucking girl with? Not me.
Okay, get out the way. I want to get in there. No. World Star.
Not right now.
I'll referee. I'm qualified to be a referee.
Let's keep it real. Claressa Shields is not the best women's fighter. No. For skill, I'm taking Katie Taylor, Serrano, Alicia Baumgartner, Gabriela Fondora, Dubois, all of her. She just happens to be the most popular one. We all know. Shields is very accomplished, probably one of the most accomplished women's fighters in the whole sport. But the thing is, who is she fighting? You don't go into a fight for Shields thinking like, oh, it's going to be a great fight. No, you think it's going to be a one-sided fight where she's going to dominate and more than likely get the stoppage. And of course, you're fighting whoever has the belts. You're getting the job done. I respect it. But when the skill gap is just that wide and the opponent's age is way up there, I'm going to have some questions. And you can't tell me for a second that when you watch her fight, you're just mesmerized by the skill. No. You see a lot of wild shots, and she's just stronger than everybody she faces. And I promise you, go watch Katie Taylor. Go watch Michaela Mir. You will see exactly what I'm talking about when I'm saying she's simply just not as skilled as those other girls. But hey, I'm curious on her thoughts. Is Claressa Shields overrated? Let's talk about it. Join the Boston Discord and follow me for Boston Talk.
You know, you always got the haters who start trying to talk down on her opponents. But if you look at reality, what really happens is after they fight Claressa, I can name 2 different opponents, Lonnie Daniels and Danielle Perkins, who went on to get knockouts in their very next fight. So when you look at Floyd Mayweather, the fighters look amazing. But when they get in there with Mayweather, they look like shit. Not to say it like that, but Claressa is so, no, for real, but I don't disrespect fighters. Like, I see what it takes to get in that ring. It takes a lot. I see the sacrifice and the commitment, everything that she makes. But what I'm trying to say to y'all is, don't allow these haters to talk down on her opponents. Kay Scott, as you can see, she was strong, she was tough, she stood in there all the way to the end. So what I'm saying to y'all is, they downplay her opponents, but when her opponents fight somebody else, they look great. she's just so talented that unfortunately she makes them look, you know.
Claressa Shields, that was not the time or the place. And if you continue to crash out, you are going to wind up crashing your career. You are a professional boxer, sis, not an unprofessional boxer. So keep in mind, when you want to put hands on somebody, make sure that you do it in a ring. Because that little stunt that you pulled last night at the event with Alicia Baumgartner, that was not it, sis. And hopefully it does not come back to backfire on your ass. MVP already banned you from all of their events. Breakfast Club is currently taking down all of your interviews. In addition to that, Baumgartner did say that she was looking forward to taking legal action. You have to keep in mind that you actually did assault her, so she can press charges on you. And hopefully she don't go as far as suing you, okay? Now, Pat Poose, for you to be her manager, baby, I feel like you probably should have done way more damage control than what you did, because all of that stepping and that's not it. Now, I don't know if what the people been saying about you intimidated of her because she good with them hands. You hear what I'm saying? I don't know if that played a part in it, but you've been with her for a while. You were her manager. You know that this is a crash out. You know what she was capable of. I feel like there should have been more damage control in place to prevent from that situation from happening, but to each his own, right? I am not a big fan of Claressa Shields, but I am going to give respect where respect is due, and she is that girl when it comes to female boxing, right? But sis, what you pulled last night at that stunt, it wasn't it.
Ho still went against me. Can't keep my name out of my time. Think the bitch wanna fuck me? Huh? You wanna? Huh? Hold on, no, wait. You hoes up and hate me, huh? I call that envy. Bitches wanna beat me so bad you can't see me. Call me Big Whoa with a big G. Bitch. Are you dumb? I don't beef with bitches. I beat bitches. I don't beef with bitches. I beat bitches, nigga. Understand that? I don't do no beef. I don't want to beef with you. I want to fight with you, bitch. I don't do no beef. I don't beef. I beat. Like Ike. Turner. I work for this name. I'm keeping the last name.
All right, man. Show I was gonna do yesterday, didn't get a chance to get to it. Shout out to Black Jericho, smack by Alicia. Keeg had a big announcement. I'll talk about it. Just classless, Shields clowning them haters. Man, we gonna get to it. We got a nice lengthy show for you guys today. So apparently you do have Tia Female Lopez and Tio in Rolly fighting. I don't really care. I like Big Rolo though. Shout out to Rolly. Don't really care for the racist Tio. Very racist, and was able to, get a network deal off the back to being racist and getting beat by Shakur Stevenson in an embarrassing manner. So I don't really care. I seen an undercard. They were talking about it, and it's a joke. It's a joke what they're doing, putting that on pay-per-view for $80. I mean, I don't know anybody that was interested in that particular fight. So I mean, personally, if you're interested in it, I think the fight itself is interesting. Don't get me wrong, but for $80, it's crazy. For the 80 ball, but they got no buzz. I mean, they started trying to clout chase Devin Haney, put the monkey mask on. They did a podcast together, bro. Don't nobody care about this motherfucking fight, bro. T.O. got wood bad, and it's like, okay. But you look at the undercard. Let me get into that real quick. I just really not much to talk about till after the fight. Look at the undercard real quick. So they got it all super big. So Victor Sandlin taking on Antonio Russell. I don't even know is that Gary Antonio Russell. Yoli Hernandez taking on Francisco Daniel Vernon or Veron. Carlos Uria taking on, I don't know who the fuck these motherfuckers is. I don't even know who these dudes is on this undercard, bro. So you got a middleweight class, a super bantamweight class, and like, hey, bro, just show the main event. You ain't even gotta even, show this stuff. This is a joke, but in general, man, I mean, Rolly been out the ring since when Rolly been out the ring? He's been out the ring since he fought Ryan. So, since May of last year. So he been out the ring a year and June, July, about a year and two, almost 3 months. Yeah, I don't really care, bro. Hopefully Rolly win the fight, knock him out. But for the most part, I think I am interested in the main event, though. I think it's an interesting fight. Rolly can punch. If T.O. loses, time to get his CDLs. You know, you can't. If you T.O., you can't lose a fight like this. If you T.O., if you lose a fight like this and you T a female Lopez, bro, it is over with. You cannot afford to lose this fight to Rolly. And also, it's gonna make Shakur look bad if he loses fight. Now, you know, I heard he a favorite and all this type of stuff, but you know, the zone need to ask what for giving. You know, you shouldn't even purchase this off the strength of not that it's not a pay-per-view worthy, because it's not a pay-per-view worthy fight. You shouldn't even purchase this based off the strength of them rewarding T.O. with a network deal after he was being racist. I told you the zone don't fuck with black people. I told you that when I seen how they treated Demetrius Andrade and they were treating Devin Haney, and all of a sudden they turn around to get in the bed with Devin Haney, and now they financially want to support him when they could have just supported him from the very beginning. You know what I mean? You know, but you know, that's the game, bro. That's the game. But you know, at the end of the day, they gets no play on my ride. I'll stream the hell out of this if I choose to watch it. But they wrong. They are flat out, in my humble opinion, they are flat out wrong. They're flat out wrong, bro, for giving him that deal. But you know, like I said, it is what it is. You know, if you choose to watch it, you choose. I'm not knocking you for it, because you know, then people say, then people turn around and be like, "Oh man, CJ, you can't tell us what to watch." And that's the number one thing you get from black people when you try to tell black people what they need to do. You know, you can't tell us what to buy. We don't have to boycott Gucci. We don't have to boycott Target and all that stuff. So when that brother on Earn Your Leisure said what he said, bro, I understood. Like, you know, I ain't really kill him like that. You know, I ain't really, you know, go in on him like that, because I felt him. I know it was a place of frustration. You know what I'm saying? It was a big place of frustration. It's shit like this, because you know, people, you know, people did a great job of for the most part talking about of not supporting this fight, not content creating this fight. And like I said, if we don't say it, especially as black content creators in the black box community, if we don't say it's hot, it ain't hot. If we don't say this shit is hot, it ain't hot. Hector and the rest of them, the Brad content creators and all them other ones, they gonna talk about what we talking about. When they talk about their little, you know, fiestas and they little excuse me, I feel like I'm a little bit under the weather. When they talk about the shit that they got going on, and nobody watch that shit. Don't nobody watch none of they shit. You know, all they shit be boring as hell. They fights ain't got no spat, no pizzazz to it, no swag to it. You know, they play their circus music and all that shit. That shit be boring. They fight weekends be trash. And you know for a fact, Oscar De La Hoya had a great fight weekend. And how long? And I'm just keeping it thigh wild. So when you go to stuff like this, shit trash. It ain't got no buzz. They put it in Vegas. Is this shit in Vegas? Yeah, it's at the T-Mobile Arena, bro. One of the worst arenas in sports. So, and then you got people, you know, turning around talking about what's the dude's name? What's the brother's name? Ryan and Connor being, it's 80% sold out. Man, don't y'all know the game, bro? Have I not taught y'all nothing, man? Connor Ben and Ryan, Turkey buying all the tickets, man. If you ain't really noticed, Ryan got a boycott on him. Ain't nobody fucking with Ryan. That's why the Barrios fight didn't sell. You notice the last few fights when it was involved an Hispanic fighter that went on pay-per-view, they all flopped. And this one ain't gonna be no different. That one ain't gonna be no difference. This one with Ryan and Connor, ain't nobody watching that shit. They paying niggas to go to that fight. You go to what's Rolly and T.O. Ain't nobody watching that shit, bro. They paying motherfuckers to go to that fight. You know what I mean? Then you go to you go back to Mario Barrios and And Ryan White paid for that fight. They were selling tickets half off. Then you go to Xander and Jerron Boots Ennis. Not one Philly cheesesteak mention no numbers for that fight. Ain't nobody mentioned no numbers for that particular fight. Am I lying? Hector Zayas ain't sell neither. He ain't sell neither. So I told y'all, man, you know, what's so funny is it'd be a lot of black people asking, oh, where Devin numbers at, or where Tank numbers at? But when it come to Ryan, Barrio, Xander, when it came to arrested Verge Ortiz, and nobody want to talk about numbers. No, nobody want to talk about no numbers. None whatsoever. So, you know, miss me with that shit. Miss me with that shit. And nobody want to talk about numbers, bro. Real talk. Real talk. So let's move on. Hit the blunt twice, switch lanes, right? I don't smoke. So now we got, you know, apparently Jermell Charlo is going to be taking on Tim Tszyu, and people are saying this is opportunities. You know, Tim Tszyu don't get no love in the streets. You know, no matter what he do, I think this is a fight that he can lose, no matter activity or not. But, you know, he about to do the A-Town to Australia, A-Town Texas 2 stump. He about to step on 2 Texas niggas. You know, and they going out bad. They didn't want to, you know, go out, you know, honorable, respectable, and let Bud go upside their motherfudging head. So they going to Australia, you know, and right now it came out that Verge Ortiz manager, well, he stay capping. Stop capping in my blue face voice. He stay capping. And he said that oh, we trying to fight Charlo, we want to fight Tszyu. And, you know, Tszyu, you know, Charlo, you know, responding to a DM to somebody in the media. And, you know, he said that he fighting Tim Tszyu next. They just ain't got a venue. So I told y'all, Earl Spence, you know, Earl Spence said that, you know, that they was fighting each other. He was fighting the winner of this fight, you know, and unfortunately for the fans, Earl Spence lost like I said he would. And, you know, now Jermell Charlo get a chance to, you know, redeem Texas. I'm from Texas. You know, he get to redeem Houston. He get to show Dallas how Houston do it. So I'm more they talking about location. More than not, Tim Tszyu is going to be back in Australia. Jermell going to be getting on that motherfucking plane. What you know about taking the flight at night? Ass ninja. He going to be over there because ain't no point. What we doing a fight at? Tim Tszyu don't sell in America. Jermell don't sell in America. You know where they going. You know where they going. You know they going right over to Australia. So they could be fighting. I'm excited. I think it's a good fight. I think Jermell is a better fighter than Errol overall. I've been saying it for years. And I think it's at the, you know, he at the point where he can handle business and probably, you know, beat Tim Tszyu, you know. But if he, you know, cutting back down from 68 to 54, which I didn't understand why he didn't stay at 160 pounds. That's as clueless as Stacey Dash. Why didn't you go to one, you know, at least go down to 160? And I guess for this fight, they are going down to 160. So excuse me. I'm assuming it's at 160. And, you know, when he been out the ring, when did he fight Canelo? I can't remember when he fought Canelo. So probably gonna get paid. Now he gonna probably get the 10 million allegedly that they said Earl got. They probably got 3 for him. So he fought in 2023, September 30th. They're talking about November. So that's a cool, damn near cool 3 years off. So yeah, he probably about to get the butter knocked off his motherfucking English muffin. Yeah, he probably about to get his fucking top blew off his head. No diddy. So it don't surprise me none. So, but yeah, this is they say next. You know. And Tim Tszyu, you gotta understand, he came off, you know, the Mazaliev Fondora loss, the Mazaliev loss. So I mean, you getting some old ass good PR. You get to beat these old ass Texas niggas up coming from the Texas Senior Citizen Home. I get to beat these dudes up. You get to beat these dudes up. Okay. And you get to retire him. So a lot of people gonna be like, yeah, Tim Tszyu, he that nigga. Yeah, he back. And they're probably gonna try to do some type of Fondor, give him the belt at 160 and then fight Fondor at 160 or some shit like that. Fondor boosting boosting Fondora gonna fight him for undisputed. Boy, oh boy, okay, nigga. Good luck. So, then Virgil Ortiz gonna try to get in there and fight Tim. And PBC ain't gonna let that shit happen. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, looking at bro, it's probably about to be his retirement. But if he can win, then maybe he can put himself in a position to get a title shot versus Dominus and possibly put himself in position to fight Boots, Fondora, and the rest of those dudes. But it depends on what type of boxing shape he in. 3 years off. What do you expect? 3 years out the game. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you expect from Jermell. But, I mean, he always seemed to be in good shape. Seemed to be dedicated to his craft. Could have been in the gym the whole time. But him and Earl get took out the same year by Tim Tszyu. Boy, oh boy, that shit going to be funny than a motherfucker. That's going to be funny as hell. Tim Tszyu with both of us. Real talk. That shit going to be funny as hell. Hold on. What is it? Yeah. So, I mean, but for Jermell, it is what it is. So we'll see what happens. Let's see what we got. Who buying that? Not me. 80 for one fight coming off of L. One fighter coming off of L pay-per-view status. Teal just signed a deal. Laugh a lot. He's going to happily take them L's. Ricky, salute. Black Jericho, salute. Good box Ryan out. Good box Ryan out. He said sports as a whole is losing its luster. Social media plays a role. People don't watch cable TV like that anymore. They just catch highlights online. It's also harder to build superstars. I mean, yeah, I agree with that. Everybody a fucking star online. Excuse me. Yeah, I agree with that. But at the same time, that just lets you know that they have an attention deficit disorder. That's what that is. A lot of these dudes got attention deficit disorder. Most people can't even sit down and watch 10 minutes of nothing. Think about that for a minute. Most of these kids and most people in general don't even have an attention span. They can't read. They can't read. They can't just sit down for 5 minutes and read a chapter of a book. It's over with, bro. If you smart, if you just average IQ, man, you fucking Einstein out here, bro. I was watching a video where the young girl didn't even know her right from left leg while she was driving. Come on. That's where we at in society. I think people just a little bit late to the party is that people can't read. I've been saying this. They said 45% of Detroit's population can't read, according to Wayne State University. Does it surprise me? Not at all. Since sorry for your loss of Miles, also heard of Harry Belafonte as it discovered him this year. He was a great actor, singer, civil rights leader. His films, I gotta look his face up. I appreciate it, bro. He said there'll never be another Jordan or Floyd level star. They were perfect athletes that came in the right time. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say that. You'd be surprised. He said Virgil Ortiz's manager blocked me after I repeatedly called him Peanut Ricky and asked him where are the gate receipts for Virgil being the superstar. If Tim Tszyu retired Charlo too, he's officially PBC retirement road. Might as well go get it. Keith Thurman too. PBC retirement tour. Keith Thurman will jump up and get beat down after this. Lara Nix he takes out Charlo. I mean, Lara told sorry. I'm in my damn. I'm under the weather. But Charlo Lara told told Virgil Ortiz he had something lined up too. I mean, PBC just swap. It's crazy. Could have made those guys fight each other when it meant something. Yep. Yeah, rest in peace, Miles. He was, man. He just got cremated earlier. They still preparing him. I paid $500. Yep, he died right here in the middle of this floor. Came here. I was so mad, bro. I was so fucking mad. I was crying, dog. Carrying him to the car. I was so fucking mad. They let my boy die, but Yeah, I found Mason. Mason's still alive. I found that out yesterday. So shout out to Mason. He's still around here raising up hell somewhere. But yeah, I'm getting another dog, either German Shepherd or I'm gonna be a fucking team player and get a mini Bernedoodle. Get this little fluffy dog. I like to have. I don't mind small dogs, as y'all already know, but I like to have something that's gonna protect the fort. You know what I'm saying? So I know a German Shepherd. I got a all white one. A lady just texted me about. And then she got a tricolor German Shepherd. It's like blue, tan. Yeah, it's like 45 minutes away from me. It's basically going where I'm going to pick up his ashes whenever they're ready. I got ashes, all types of shit I added to that package. And I got them individually cremated. I ain't like you can. It's cheaper if you cremate them with other dogs and take the eye in. Nah. I got to individually cremate it, but yes, she lived right where I'm going to pick up his ashes at, you know. So they'll be ready October 9th. I'll be thinking about it. Either that, I'm gonna burn a doodle. I think of the burn a doodle. I got to drive to Ohio to get. So I don't know. I really want the German Shepherd though. Oh yeah, Mason. Yeah, Mason's still alive. He around this motherfucker. I found out yesterday. He's still around this motherfucker. Shout out to Mason. But yeah, let's move on. Mason's still out here thugging, badass. He motherfucker was running around with a pug yesterday and shit. So y'all, brother Keyshawn. So apparently, like I said, I was gonna do this show yesterday. Car went down, everything happened at once. But brother Keyshawn. So apparently Keyshawn out here looking lost. Also, Keyshawn is saying that he got a bigger fight announcement coming up, giving away a Ferrari or something. He part of a Ferrari giveaway with Shane Mosley. And he was looking bad out there in Atlanta. Yeah, he was looking bad in Atlanta, bro. He was looking lost. It was visuals of Shakur Stevenson telling him not to answer no Devin Haney questions. Yeah, it shouldn't surprise you none. He took the coward's way out. He took the coward's way out. So it shouldn't really surprise you none that he was shameful. And unlike Shakur Stevenson, he's a prideful, he's a prideful individual. He's a prideful individual. So if Shakur can duck with a smile on the coke and a smile. That's what we can say. Shakur can duck with a coke and a smile. But when you start to sit here and talk about Keyshawn, who got brothers, Keyshawn, who supposed to be from Norfolk, who put the hood on this motherfucking Buzzat, when you talk about Keyshawn, who went over there and said, I'm gonna hit Debo with a brick, and Debo ain't that good, and look at him over there with the rabbi and shit, trying to get some blessings from the rabbi and shit. Excuse me. Look, Keyshawn. Nigga cook. Nobody know the fuck Keyshawn is anyway. Is that Keith Lee behind him? I don't care about what he's saying, man. Yeah, man, I ducked Devin Haney. Oh, yeah, man, that nigga's gonna knock my bitch ass out, man. And yeah, Shakur, he a whole ass nigga, bitch ass nigga Shakur, man. My face care routine, I put a little makeup on. I'm in Atlanta. Yeah. I put my beard oil in, got my edges to get me in. The quote, she cool. Hell yeah, I want her to rock my quote. Ass nigga. Nigga, man, at the end of the day, got the motherfucker audacity to show your motherfucking face out in public. Like, nigga cooked, nigga. Nigga's cooked. And then someone, he got a fight announcement coming. I don't give a fuck who he fighting. I don't care. I don't want to see this Punani fight again. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see him fight again. Yeah, I got a bigger fight announcement coming, so don't care who you fighting. You did all that. I'm gonna hit Debo with a brick. I'm gonna do this to Debo. I'm gonna do that to Debo. When I see Debo, it's on. That nigga ain't about shit, bro. They ain't about shit. And then nobody know who the fuck he was in Atlanta. Ain't nobody know who he was. He trying to like, yeah, man, I'm fucked up. At the end of the day, I agree with just getting your face back out there in the media. I 100% agree with that. Ain't no point about hiding. At some point, you got to come out of hiding. I remember Adrian Broner lost to Marcus Madonna. He was right back talking shit on Showtime the very next week. The very next week. So you got to get yourself back out there and do it. But man, I don't want to see that nigga fight no more, bro. I don't want to see him fight no more, man. That whole ass shit he pulled. I'm gonna hit Debo with a brick, and I'm gonna do this to Debo, and it's over with, bro. And then you keep keying and laughing with Shakur Stevenson. You need to be beating Shakur Stevenson ass. Ain't no keying with Shakur Stevenson. Oh yeah, don't answer no Devin Haney. I'm in this predicament because of you. I'm in a predicament because of you. They protecting you like you a star, like Shakur, like Keyshawn had more star power than Shakur Stevenson. That's the wild thing about it. Keyshawn had more star power than Shakur Stevenson. And you let him little bow wow you. Let him little bro you. That's what's crazy to me. He let him little bow wow him. Little bro. Yeah, don't you say nothing. Don't answer no Devin Haney questions. Okay, well, since it's been a conversation that you text them or y'all had before y'all came into the arena, that's what I don't understand. Only way Keyshawn can get out of this if he start going at Shakur Stevenson. Because think about it, this was never a fight that nobody asked for. Keyshawn started clout chasing Devin Haney. You know, he admitted to, I knew I wasn't ready for Devin Haney, and you still not ready for Devin Haney. And you still not ready for Devin Haney. Keyshawn started clout chasing Devin Haney. Shakur lying and dropping belts to look better and finessing people. I mean, come on. Well, I mean, should nobody support their next fights? Mob ties look mob weak. Not mob deep, they mob weak. And you still keying with this nigga that put you in this position. And also, there's got to be accountability on your side. You put yourself in this position. You put yourself in your. I'm gonna hit Debo with a brick, pulling up to the Friday house, doing all that, bro. Man, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Only way you can turn this around. Only way you can turn this around is going to. You got to whoop Shakur Stevenson. Nigga, you better release some sparring footage. You beating his ass. Only way you can turn this around, you got to fight Shakur Stevenson. You got to turn on Shakur Stevenson and you got to whoop his ass. But then again, if you turn on Shakur Stevenson, you know Jay Prince might put you on, make you be key elf on the shelf, key on the shelf. Yeah, that's what he got to do. That's exactly what he do. He got to go whoop. He got to go whoop Shakur Stevenson. He got to expose Shakur Stevenson. Ain't no way around it. And if he's still cool with Shakur, either this was the plan the whole time, and they just like, you know what, we was all in on the plan together. It didn't go how we predicted. So we all can just eat the L together. People gonna forget social media. Woo, 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 right? Or you was a casualty of a fucking war, in my opinion. Yeah, you gotta go at Shakur Stevenson, bro. Ain't no other way about it. Cause I'm Devin. I ain't never fighting you. What's the point? You just basically did what Kid Austin did. You didn't wait till the week of the fight, but you did the same thing. You did the exact same thing. You did the exact same thing. So, you know, Go at Shakur Stevenson now. That's what he should do. But guess what? All his limitations, you know where his limitations came from, bro? He's limited because of everything he did versus Edwin De Los Santos. Had he not did all that versus Edwin De Los Santos, he never would have had to sign his life over to Jay Prince to get him out of a rut. That never happened. That would have never happened. He probably can't go against Shakur Stevenson. That's against the mob tie commandments. And you just got to fall in line. See how he went at Abdullah Mason? They got some secret rule that you can't go at Shakur Stevenson. And I don't really understand what makes Shakur Stevenson so much more valuable. What make him so much more valuable than the rest of the other fighters? Shakur Stevenson is not going to be no superstar. He don't have the charisma. He don't have no group behind him. He not that good. He don't nobody like the nigga. It ain't even like he a likable heel, if that make any sense. Like a villain that, you know, like niggas like Joker and shit. Niggas fuck with Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Like Floyd was funny. I don't like that nigga, but he funny. Like Shakur Stevenson has no charisma. No, like he's just an unlikable person. If you woke up tomorrow and he didn't exist or something happened to, I don't think anybody would be mad. The world would be the boxing world at least would be a better place. Like even when you give an interview with him, you just like, I don't really like that nigga. You know, and that's the vibe. Keyshawn is somebody like little knucklehead ass nigga on the block. You like little Ray riding his bike. You knew him since he was a kid, little knucklehead nigga. Give him some money, go to the store, stay out of trouble, get out the street, little nigga. You know, little funny nigga with a lot of potential. Charismatic, talk good shit, you pronunciate, you understand what he's saying. You know, good little vibe. You know, you gonna do some off-brand shit. I don't say off-brand shit. You gonna do some crazy shit. You know, you just gotta smack him in the head and tell him stop doing that crazy shit, like a little brother or something like that. Like a little brother. Keyshawn is like a little brother, but he destroyed that image. Keyshawn is like your little boy on the block. You buy ice cream, buy something from the store. You see him, it's like, nigga, take your ass to school. You suspended again, pop him in the back of his head. But if he want to turn this all the way around, doo-doo brown, scrub the ground, he want to turn this all the way around, I'm going at Shakur jugular. Fuck what Jay Prince talking about. Fuck the mob ties commandments. I'm going at his jugular. I'm popping my shit at Shakur Stevenson. It's gonna come out of nowhere. I'm like, this hoe ass nigga Shakur was scared to fight Devin. I got put in the blender. Even if I got to lie at that point about some of this stuff, I'm turning on Shakur Stevenson. It ain't even no turn because he turned on you. I'm just responding. I'm just responding. But yo, if you want to sit there and be in the nigga shadow his whole career, good luck. Blessings to you and yours. If you want to be in this nigga shadow your whole life, blessings. Blessings. He said Keyshawn scary ass ran the guy. We said he would. I mean, I know it. God. He said that Ferrari never getting away. It'll probably Jay Prince Ferrari or some shit. Steph LeBron was the last time everyone watched the NBA. Wemby can't generate. Big guys never generated views like that though. It's been a guard's game. That's why guards shoes sell more and jerseys sell more. Shaq is the most popular big guy of all time. All while the time before another man. I mean, you'll see another superstar, bro. Promise you. Key was looking and acting real timid. Of course, nigga probably pressed that nigga. Key the salesman. That nigga was a salesman. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. True. DB3 shit back in motion real soon. Yeah, that nigga about to go fight Arthur the Aardvark or some shit. He let his family down. Man, they probably said, don't fight Devin Haney, man. Yeah, their brothers probably was telling them not to fight Devin. Don't do that. You gonna beat your ass. He gonna beat your ass. You had the money to get that MCM bag, though. You hang with lanes, you turn in one. Facts. A shout out to Coach Malachi. It's crazy if Shakur told him not to. Yeah, it's a video. Hold on, nigga. Hold on. Don't think I didn't do my homework. Yeah, there's a video. Let me see. It's probably easier. I don't even know. I've seen it. Hold on. Yeah, it's a video. Yeah. She talked to me like she knew me. Waking up in the two-piece. What do you say? Jacuzzi. Waking up to a two-piece. Let me see if I can find this shit. Mine. Was it in the short? Let me see. Yeah, I had it yesterday. Oh yeah. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Let me 1 second. Let's get. This is what they saying. He told him that right here. This is what they saying. He told you can't really see it. There you go. This is what they saying. He told him. Don't answer that Devin Haney shit, man. Like, hell no, don't answer no questions. Don't answer that Devin Haney. That's why he looked at this nigga playing this nigga the whole time, bro. Hold on, my bad. Y'all can't even see it. I'm sitting here laughing. Y'all can't even see it. He playing this nigga the whole time, bro. He playing this nigga the whole time. Watch the video. Watch this little smirk he get right here. Come on, man. This ain't your boy, man. This ain't your boy. Keyshawn got to be a blonde nigga. Either Shakur got to be hitting that nigga back that dookie shoot, or they fucking lovers. He in that dookie shoot, or he dumb as the days is long. Don't be answering no damn any questions, bro. Hey, hell no, I don't answer that shit. Come on, man. Come on, man. Do this look like a nigga that's your friend? Love, man, he got to be hitting him with key from the Buzzac. Or did he? Because at this point, how they still friends? They got to be lovers that had a bond like this. Look how he looked at this nigga. He see this shit. Look how he looked at the camera. And I think, come on, look how he looked at this nigga ain't your friend, bro. This nigga ain't your friend, homie. And laughed at the camera. He got chains on, nigga. You couldn't even afford a chain. You had to go liquidate your shit. This nigga got your advance on his neck. I always got you. He said I got your advance around my neck. Come on, man. This nigga ain't your friend, homie. And I ain't even trying to be divisive. I ain't divisive. I ain't even that type of brother. I just gotta call him how I see him. He laughing at the camera and shit. Yeah, man, don't you answer no Devin Haney question. Yeah. Where do you see my Come on, man. Hell no. Why would you do that? Hell, come on, man. Guilty. That's y'all, man. Guilty. But let's move on, man. Boxing belongs on Zeus, my nigga. Boxing belongs on Zeus. I heard the prelims was on Zeus. I thought the whole card was on Zeus. Boxing belongs on Zeus. Now they saying Too Cool, the superstar, said that they paid Floyd and Terrence and all of them to come support Claressa Shields. I believe it. Y'all see how Floyd was dressed for that fight, bro? Nigga had his chain tucked in Atlanta. Floyd don't want to be around y'all nigga. He like that nigga from Earn Your Leisure. I can't stand niggas. Fuck niggas. Can't stand black people. Who said the best fest was for black people? Oh. Floyd just like that nigga, man. Floyd didn't have a chain on. Oh, you know, he broke CJ. Floyd said he ain't broke. I just seen him a couple weeks ago buying another chain. This nigga had his whole motherfucking Canadian tuxedo tuck. That nigga had no jewels on. What Cassidy gotta say? You know, just the rubber band on, no jewels. He said, I ain't gotta prove that I'm rich. I'm no fool. Come on. Everybody got ice on, but the GOAT. the the Bud, the Core, the Shakun. Everybody got ice on. Either he was like, nigga, I ain't got no more ice on, or I ain't about to wear them chains around these niggas. Which one is it? I ain't about to wear no chain around these niggas. Come on, man, nigga. That nigga ain't wearing no chains on. That nigga got his little stiletto pumps, got his little motherfucking Puss in Boots on. Nigga wore all black and shit. They probably about to repo the hair off that nigga head he shaved off his ass. They probably about to but boxing belong on Tubi, bro. Like it really do. You know, them asked for 80 ball for Shakur and for T.O. and Rolly. I mean, you can't get Jerron Boots and Virgil to fight, which is actually the best fight in the sport to make right now from the in-ring action standpoint of view. She had Orlando Brown. She had two fat niggas in the ring together fighting each other. This shit is dead. It belongs on Zeus. You know, these niggas need to be in the ring with their MCM bags and their purses on, and they should fight with their jewelry on. They should put Zeus should come up. I heard Zeus was signing Snap Dogg and somebody else to fight. You know, they affiliated with Adrian Broner and Dean the Great. Why don't they just have these niggas, you know, fight for they put their chains up, wager your chains, wager your baby mama to get hit. Yeah, put your baby mama, your wife up to get made. They might as well let it go full Zeus. You can say boxing that way. Make it go full Zeus. Claressa Shields got the 57-inch bust down, red hair on. Fuck it. They were saying that I heard Coach Malachi, because I ain't watched that shit. I bought Madden, by the way. I heard Coach Malachi say they had Brian Custer next to some transmissions and shit. Fuck it. Go full Zeus. The one nigga on the right like his ass played with. Come on. Claressa Shields already. Sauce Walker. Shout out to my nigga Sauce Walker and Snap Dog. It's over with, bro. They might as well just say, you know what? Let's just sell boxing to Zeus. These some Zeusy ass niggas anyway. They don't want to fight each other. They don't want to give you the fights they fight. Why not innovate it? Why not innovate it? Loser got to go home with 3 transmissions or some shit like that. Loser got to give up his chain and his ice. Loser got to let the community run through his baby mama on the Zeus secret network. Why not? Why not? Why not go full Zeus? They had Orlando Brown on a professional boxing card, bro, fighting Ray J. Come on. They literally, what's more insane is they actually offered $80 to watch Teofimo Lopez, who told black people you a fucking monkey and wore a monkey mask to the fucking press conference, and for Rolly, who ain't fought in a year. They're asking you to spend $80 for Ryan Garcia and Conor Ben, 2 people that juice. Matter of fact, it's so goofy that Zeus will love it that they put Jenovic in the title shot after he got popped hot. It's so goofy that Floyd Schofield faked his death. He damn near tried to fake his death on the hospital bed to get out to fight this pussy on the right of my screen. The guy in the middle that's supposed to be the GOAT, he already set the standard. He fought John Gotti the 15th on Zeus, and they all was fighting. Jocelyn was fighting out there. Come on, man. Let's just go ahead and compress file the boxing and put it on Zeus. And my brother Bud on the left, he can't tell the nigga on the far right the truth. And maybe he told him I doubt it. Make these niggas put wigs on. They already wear bonnets. Come on, man. They already wearing purses. Niggas wearing septum rings. I mean, Zeus just picked up the whole shit. I ain't mad at it. Bro. This shit is Zeus. They friends. Put these niggas in. Do a reality show. Do baddies for boxing. Put these niggas in a house together. Do baddies for boxing. Why not? Do baddies for boxing. Put these niggas, would they put them in a house? They probably still wouldn't fight. I can't fight my brother. He took my 52-inch bust down, but I can't fight him. He took my MCM bag. I'll never fight my brother. Please put them in a house together. And if they paid brothers to show up to support Claressa Shields, do I believe this was a great event? There was a bunch of people there. I believe it was the same weekend as InvestFest, so it was great marketing. You know, Kendra G had her little thing. She would Oprah, the Oprah Winfrey Network, which Oprah has no affiliation with anymore. They just bought the name allegedly. So they had InvestFest. It was a time. Now, as far as what was comped and what was not, I don't know, man. I'm not really here, and I'm about to get to her in a second. But boxers just go full Zeus. You know, like I said, they can put these niggas. What was the TV show we all used to love? The boxing reality show. What was the name? The Contender. They can just they can redo the Contender. Since these women want to fight men so much and all this shit, and Claressa says she can beat niggas' ass, beating bitches like Ike beat Tina. What's love got to do? Put some bitches in the house. Put some of these dudes in the house together. You know what I'm saying? And just do a reality show, and they box it. They can fight it out in the house. They can fight it out in the ring. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's gonna sell. Listen to your boy. Listen to the kid. Listen to the kid. I don't know how I got sick. They can do that shit right now. The Zone, just sell boxing. I mean, they doing Fury and AJ in New York. And Eddie Hearn, I'm suing. I'm like, bro, they can't even do nothing right. They can't even take two old senior citizens and do a fight and do a farewell fight. They can't even do that. These niggas be clicking up. They'll be clicking up in the back. They'll be clicking up in the baddies. Yeah, we gonna jump Devin. Yeah, we gonna do this. We gonna do that. I'm telling y'all, man, these niggas man, it's crazy, bro. Zeus will just pick up the whole thing. Now Zeus is getting into celebrity fights and niggas sparring and shit. Now these niggas gonna be on the undercard. Everybody see how well Claressa did. You're gonna see Shakur fighting. You're gonna have some motherfucking coked out celebrities on the undercard fighting each other. It is what it is. Money over integrity. That's what it boiled down to. Money over integrity. But let's finish it up. But you know, a lot of people ask why people don't like Claressa Shields. That's a great question. The culture supports so much degenerate shit that I legit can't answer that question. You know, because if is she with another, she's with somebody else's husband. I mean, well, so is Lotto. She with 21 Savage. You know, and then you know she talks about being respectable. She just had a kid and she got her fucking nipples out. Look at this. She got her nipples out. She just had a fucking kid. So, you know, when you see chicks do shit like that, and you think, you know, bitches be on a higher, be on a pedestal and shit like that. You really think they belong on a pedestal, or she's such a good woman. You know, people thought Beyonce was the same thing. And what Pimp C is, you know, Pimp C is, said he had a tape of her, which, you know, I think a lot of people believe is true. And they was talking about how Lotto is different than the other female. No, she ain't. She just had a kid and got her fucking titties out. So the behavior, her getting knocked up by 21 Savage out of all the guys, the behavior is matching the aesthetic. Ain't no different. Ain't no different. Only female rapper that's really different is like Rhapsody or something like that. But I mean, you know, Charleston White said it's colorism. Could be, but guess what? She linked up with Lotto after Charleston White tried to pit them against each other. Is it because she doing something productive? Is it because she always talking back? Because they sit here and they talking about, well, she was wrong for slapping Alicia Bumgarner, but it's a bunch of women on TikTok defending a woman that sent her 3 kids to the upper room. Talking about postpartum is real. What? You defending a woman and then trying to blame the husband that wasn't even, or the daddy that wasn't even in the picture. Women support some of the most degenerate type stuff. I mean, remember that black lady? It was an older black lady, and her kids tried to sue because she was going to doing conjugal visits with a murderer. She was an older lady, 50, 60 years old. She was a mother, probably a grandmother. She was doing conjugal visits with a murderer, and he sent her ass to the upper room in a conjugal visit, and now they talking about they want to sue the state. Like, nah. You know, I hate to quote this nigga, but Tommy Sawyer-Moore said it best. When a lot of these women love dick and danger. Like that woman behind Lotto with that tattoo, most of y'all are wife that. Them jailhouse tats is a huge red flag. I keep telling y'all niggas that. But one of the reasons that's probably tearing you, her attitude is nasty. I told y'all, yo, women don't even understand that attitude is everything. Her attitude is real nasty. You know, even when you see her at fights, her attitude is nasty. And people can say, well, that's just her demeanor. I seen a kid try to walk up to her, talk to her. They're just, I don't know what was said. And the mom was there, but it just seemed like the attitude was nasty from afar. And it could be farther from the truth. And maybe she signed the autograph and I just didn't see it. But nasty ass attitude. Dudes like women that smile, that's soft, that's feminine. Dudes like that shit with you. I beat a bitch ass and fucking you acting like a rat. And then you gotta answer for everything. You can't just be like, you know what, I ain't gonna say. But then again, it just feel like, in my opinion, she trying too hard. She trying to be a cool kid too hard. They talking about she dressing like her, she's trying to mimic people. Like she probably wasn't popular growing up, probably face colorism issues growing up. You know what I'm saying? And now she in a position to be successful. You know, now she in a position to be popular. And now she just like, she don't know how to act. She running off with it. She running off with it. She trying too hard. She doing too much. Oh, Papoose, me and Papoose just got me like, bitch, we don't need to hear you just had sex. What are we, 15, 16, 17 years old? And one thing that's one of the most unattractive things about women is the lack of taboo, the lack of concealing. When you feel like you got to show your whole entire life as a woman, when I had sex, what he did for me, what she did, what I did for her, it's a fucking turn off. Might give a fuck. Live your life. And social media really, you know, boosted that in women's heads. The women always like how it look. If you go to a basketball game or to an event, it's always women taking pictures. It's always women taking pictures. They're not there to enjoy the game. They're not there to have a memory. Even when they go out to the club, it's not a memory. It's not. They just there to make it look like they had a good time. Like when we go out as dudes, we have a good time. We have a good time and we have a legendary night, bro. It's a legendary night. We don't really need no pictures to really make us remind us of a legendary. That might be a picture to a video here and there, but we had a legendary night. It was about having fun. Women like to make it look like they have fun, even though it was boring as hell. They like to make it look like we have fun instead of us actually having fun. But nobody likes a woman, and regardless of what y'all feel about Cardi B, about thought rap, or baby mama rap, regardless of what you feel about it, nobody wants a woman with just so sicko or sicko or sick, J so sicko, I don't know. But nobody wants a woman with zero tact. Women don't understand that. Time stamping your whole history, talking like you a dude. Oh, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Talking like you a dude. Like she talked too much. She just talked too much. It seemed fake. Oh, Papoose just slapped. Okay, cool. Papoose just laid it down. Cool. The world don't need to know that. She tried too hard, bro. And it's giving lame. It's giving lame that got fame. I'm not saying that's what it is, but it's giving lame that got fame. Know how to conduct yourself. And I get it. You trying to be a superstar. She trying too hard. And she got this persona. Well, yeah, I whoop a bitch ass and did that. These bitches shoot nowadays. And everybody siding with Remy Ma or they siding with Remy Ma. I'm like, it is what it is. I heard Jay Hilarious who said, well, yeah, Remy Ma shouldn't have to give up half. It's funny how a lot of bitches believe that John Overdeck dude should get that whole $6.2 billion. Or when a man should give it up, he can get it back. And you know, when it was time for a woman who in a position of power to give up half, always no, it's nah, that's not fair. Nah, we ain't trying to hear that, Mary J. Blige. We ain't trying to hear that. You know, Remy Ma, get that money. Oh, he ain't getting shit and this, that, cool. Send your ass right back to prison. You know, and it's just this really, when you look at this fight in general, you look at the people that was in the stands, the females in the stand, the two females right here. When you look at the bitch with the jailhouse tats on, would you ever really want to go to Atlanta? Would you really want to go to Atlanta, bro? Would you really take your Johnson & Johnson and swing in Atlanta? Fuck no. Hell no. They all sharing shit. They all got diseases. They all nasty as hell. The chick could tell you. A lot of these dudes be hyper focused on the pussy, bro. Like, to each his own. Atlanta is one of the most nastiest places that you can be. Nasty. I said it. It's a nasty ass fucking place. All them fucking rap niggas, they all gay. Allegedly. It's a weird ass fucking. They wearing dresses. They wearing purses. You know, a lot of the stereotype that they lay on black men being homosexual, a lot of it come from Atlanta. Ain't no fucking black excellence in Atlanta no more. But for Claressa Shields, I mean, just too transparent. Half class, half be tack. Not tacky. Let's not talk about how I slept with him and just be classful. We know you can whoop a bitch ass. Nobody, I mean, remember the movie Notorious with Biggie? And he told Little Kim, nobody want to hear you rap like no motherfucking man. Nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear you rap like a man. They want to see you sexy. They want to see femininity. And all these women, Big Lotto, I hit just F a nigga, I ain't doing nothing. That's all you hear. Like, bro. Nobody want to hear that, bro. Ain't no respectable man want no bitch that call herself big, bro. And they want all the responsibility of being a man and none of the accountability. That's why your community the way it is. It celebrates degeneracy. To them, this is black excellence. I see a lot of degeneracy in this event. But they really had Brian Custer next to transmissions, bro. And this is somebody, mama and Lotto, who just had a child and your nipples out like that. Like, come on, man. But then when they get painted a stereotype, then they want to fight it. Can't fight it. They go all over the world and they try to be passport girls. They go over the world and get sexualized and then try to play victim. And you dress like this. You know, then it's the celebration of ass shots. It's a celebration of body work. It's a celebration of over fake hair, cosmetic, but it's never the celebration to be a better bitch. It's never the celebration to have a better personality, have a better attitude, have more class about yourself. Uphold yourself like a feminine woman, like a classy woman. Nobody can hold them accountable. Other women can't be like, y'all should do this. You like, oh, stop wearing about. We can wear what we want to wear. Okay, then when you get stereotyped, when you get targeted, when people don't want to give you service, when people see you with the bonnets on and the police start targeting you or they say you're stealing, whose fault is it? You wear that bonnet and people treat you like the scum of the earth or like a ghetto hood rat. Come on. It's crazy. He says definitely. I don't know what I just did. Jesus. There we go. He says definitely blasphemy there, but the world like this. I mean, no, it is what it is. I want to get a Jack Russell Terrier. My girl's like, it ain't cute. So if I get a small dog, that'll be for her. It ain't cute. It ain't fluffy and furry. I'm like, need some use. I look at a dog. It gotta have use. Like, you gotta be able to protect my shit. All the other shit come first. My house was great at that. Great family dog, great at protecting my shit. You know, he lived a great life. He nigga ate steak. Yeah, whatever I ate for the most part, steak. His last days, he liked cookie butter. So I'd have to give him some cookie butter, a little bit of cookie butter. It was, put it with his peel or something like that. Or, it was sad. He could have been saved, though, but they didn't. I had to file a petition or file a claim. I don't want no money. I want him shut down. He could have been saved. They did my boy dirty. But like I told y'all, they just talking about certain places being racist. A lot of racist places up here, bro. And my dog ain't never hurt nobody. I promise you that. Loving, caring. Anybody that ever met Miles, but it was just negligence on the vet part. A lot of these women, they don't want to go to work no more. They don't communicate no more. I'm not even just gonna get into it. One day I'll speak my piece on it. Obviously I could have been better, but if I'm paying thousands of dollars for y'all to do a job and y'all not doing it to the T, y'all being negligent about it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could have saved them. And I'd be wrong if I went up there and nutted up, and like I said, if I ain't have shit to lose, I would. I really would go up there and nut the fuck up, to be honest. But, the world goes on. Everything happens for a reason. But that was my nigga, man. Ooh, he was a good dog. I still ain't picked the shit up off the floor. None of his toys. It's bone. I ain't changed his water bowl out. I ain't ready yet. I'm getting there, though. I'm getting there. But, man, he was a good dog. I'll tell you that right now. We had some good times. But that's all I had, man. Appreciate y'all. Thumbs to the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Peace.